The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Commander Marcus Chen was dragged before the assembled delegates. His uniform was torn, his face bloodied from the interrogation, but his eyes burned with defiance. The representatives of 12 alien species watched him with a mixture of amusement and disgust. "So this is the legendary human resilience we've heard so much about," sneered Vextar, the insectoid representative of the Zephyrian collective. His mandibles clicked mockingly. "How pathetic. One lone creature thinking it can stand against the might of the galaxy." The Corellian ambassador, a towering crystalline being, resonated with harmonious laughter. "The humans were foolish to send only one ship to our border. Did they truly believe their primitive vessel could gather intelligence on our defensive positions?" Marcus said nothing, but his fingers twitched almost imperceptibly against the neural dampeners binding his wrists. The aliens had been thorough in their capture, but they hadn't accounted for human ingenuity. Hidden beneath his skin, a bio-integrated quantum transmitter pulsed with a single repeating signal, a location beacon that had been broadcasting since the moment his ship was destroyed. "The human homeworld should have surrendered months ago," growled Thanadok, the reptilian war marshal of the Draconian Empire. "Instead, they continue this futile resistance. Perhaps watching their spy die will convince them of their folly." The council erupted in approving roars, chirps, and harmonic frequencies. Marcus Chen had been the deep reconnaissance specialist for the Terran Defense Force, and his capture had been celebrated across 12 star systems. For 3 months, the Galactic Coalition had been systematically destroying human colonies on the Outer Rim, expecting swift capitulation. Instead, Earth had fought back with a ferocity that surprised them. "Tell me, human," Vextar approached, his compound eyes glittering. "What did your leaders hope to accomplish by sending you here? Did they think one spy could discover our plans?" Marcus finally spoke, his voice hoarse but steady. "They sent me to confirm something." "And what was that?" "Your exact coordinates." The chamber buzzed with confused murmurs. The Corellian's crystalline form dimmed as it processed this information. "What purpose would that serve? Your fleet was annihilated at Proxima Station. Your military assets are depleted. Earth stands alone." A smile played at the corners of Marcus's mouth. "Earth is never alone." Before anyone could question his meaning, the chamber's massive viewing screen flared to life. Long-range sensors detected massive energy signatures appearing at the edge of the system. Not ships, but something far more terrifying. "Impossible," whispered the ethereal collective's representative, a being of pure energy barely contained, within a containment suit. "Those readings, they're off the charts." On the screen, space itself seemed to tear open as dozens of artificial wormholes materialized simultaneously. From each portal emerged something that made the assembled aliens recoil in terror, massive metallic structures that dwarfed their largest battleships. "You see," Marcus continued, his voice growing stronger, "humans have a saying, don't mistake kindness for weakness. For 6 months, Earth tried diplomacy. We offered trade agreements, cultural exchanges, peaceful coexistence. You responded with invasion and genocide." The first structure to emerge fully was a kilometer-long construction that defied conventional ship design. It bristled with weapon arrays that seemed to bend space around them. The hull bore the symbol of Terra, not the peaceful dove of the diplomatic corps, but the clenched fist of the Terran war machine. "We are the Terran Expeditionary Force," a voice boomed through every communication channel in the system simultaneously. "You have taken our citizen. You have slaughtered our colonies. You have chosen war over peace." More ships emerged, not the sleek, elegant vessels the Coalition was accustomed to, but brutal functional war machines that looked like they had been forged in the heart of a dying star. Each one radiated power signatures that made the Coalition's dreadnoughts look like children's toys. Thanedok's scales had gone pale. "This is impossible. Our intelligence reports indicated Earth's technological level was centuries behind ours." Marcus laughed, a sound that somehow carried more menace than any alien battle cry. "Your intelligence was based on what we wanted you to see. Did you really think a species that conquered its own planet through constant warfare wouldn't know how to hide its true capabilities?" The largest vessel to emerge bore the designation Retribution. As it settled into position, smaller craft began pouring from its launch bays. Thousands of them, each one a masterpiece of human military engineering. You wanted to see what humans do when cornered? Marcus's biotransmitter finally powered. Down. Its job complete. You wanted to test our resolve? Congratulations. You've awakened something that should have stayed sleeping. The council chamber erupted in panic as alien delegates scrambled to contact their respective fleets. But it was too late. The human ships moved with coordinated precision that spoke of centuries of tactical evolution. Shields collapsed under weapons that turned matter itself into energy. Hulls designed to withstand asteroid impacts crumpled, like paper before focused gravity wells. Please. Vextar's earlier arrogance had vanished, replaced by desperate pleading. We can negotiate. We can reach an understanding. No, Marcus replied simply. You had your chance for negotiation. You chose extinction. As the first coalition ship exploded in a brilliant flash of annihilation, the viewing screen displayed a new message in perfect galactic standard. This is Terra. You took one of ours. We have come to collect. The Battle of Kepler Station lasted 17 minutes. When it was over, the Galactic Coalition's primary staging area had been reduced to cosmic debris, and the 12-species alliance that had terrorized the Outer Rim for decades was shattered beyond repair. Marcus Chen was extracted by a Terran strike team, but not before witnessing something that would become legend throughout the galaxy. The sight of humanity's children, the artificial intelligences, the enhanced soldiers, the war machines that Earth had hoped never to unleash, fulfilling their primary directive, protect humanity, at any cost. As his rescue ship jumped to FTL, Marcus looked back at the expanding cloud of debris that had once been the Coalition's greatest stronghold. They had mocked the lone human, thinking him helpless and abandoned. They never understood that no human was ever truly alone. Earth remembers its children, Earth protects its own, and Earth's wrath, once awakened, burns eternal among the stars.